Pickup parked by the leaning shed, the long days wait and the things unsaid. Boots kick off by the back step rail, wind rolls soft through the weed and mail. Home is where the dust settles. Old dog lifts his braying head, knows the sound of the road I tread. Left out there, everything's racing on. On windowsills and worn out metal, on picture frames and porch swing chains, on quiet nights in summer rains. World may spin and hearts may roam, but peace comes slow where you're known. Home is where the dust settles. That gray run to where you stop.
This old closet needs a cleaning. There's so much I can do without. The same with all these pictures of us I just found. A souvenir from Paris. The trip was such a mess. Oh Lord, there's that dress, the one I found in an antique store, and just had to have the one I planned to wear on the day you made me your better half. The one that waited on you to make good on what you said you'd do. The one I had to sell after you left, the wedding dress that waited. Here's an old pair of boots. I need to toss those out too, along with all those other memories of you. A glass of white wine, you and I never were our best, and there's that dress, the one I found in an antique store, and just had to have the one I planned to wear on the day you made me your better half. The one that waited on you to make good on what you said you'd do. The one I had to to sell after you left the wedding dress that waited.
Cold open, a light don't last long in open air. Truth's got a way of riding bare. Boots on dirt before the dawn. They don't care if you're tired or not. You square your shoulders, fix the fence, do what's right, not what makes sense. Short things, easy fades, right remains. I've seen shortcuts dressed in shine, heard soft words cross hard lines, but a crooked deal weighs more than any saddle I've worn before. A cowboy knows right from wrong. Even when the line gets thin, you don't cross it for a faster win. You stand your ground and stand within. Turn around. Freedom's quiet, but it's real. You help your neighbor, mind your own, pay your debts, answer the phone. Say it straight, don't play it smart, leave clean tracks on a borrowed heart. Right ain't loud, but it holds. My daddy said, son, when the dust all clears, you're left alone with your own two ears. If you can sleep with what you've done, then you picked right over wrong. Build storm rolls up, stars stay strong, compass steady all night long. A cowboy knows right from wrong, not by law, but by his spine. Hard work talks, freedom listens to a code older than time. Fire burns low, coyotes call, I tip my hat to the nightfall. Yeah, cowboy knows right from wrong. Evening settles like a hell breath. Screen doors sigh one by one. Porch lights blink before the sun is done. A pickup hums past the grain store sign like it's got all the time in the world tonight. You don't hear it if you rush too much. The sound of home at dusk. Mama's calling through the cooling air. Supper's ready, chairs pulled near. Radio news turned down low so the crickets can put on their show. Memorulu.
This town don't hurry sunsets. It lets them finish.
That's the sound of home at dusk, when the day learns how to rest. Every worry loosens up, every heart beats a little less. It ain't silence, it ain't noise, it's somewhere in between. Yeah, that's the sound of home at dusk, sounding just like me. gravel popping under tires, kids still chasing leftover light. I've heard cities scream all night, heard clocks argue with the light. But peace don't need a reason to rush, it just waits where it's always been. The sound of home at dusk lives in the things you don't say, in the space between hellos and goodbyes that stay. Yeah, the sound of home at dusk is the reason I slow down. It's in the way this evening falls soft on this old town. I've been gone, I've seen enough to know what still means trust. Yeah, the sound of home at dusk. Last light fades, stars discuss the sound of home at dusk. Dust don't fall all at once, it takes its time. Same as a man trying to understand his life. Sun hangs low like it's thinking too about every road I ever chose. My boots are tired, my heart is slow. I ain't lost, I just don't know. I've said too much to fill the space, I've stayed too quiet in the wrong place. Some truths come easy when the night's cold, some take years to finally hold. And dust settles like my thoughts when the world quits rushing on. No right turn, no dead end sign, just time. Campfire smoke writes letters I won't send, circles back then disappears again. The horse don't care what I believe, he just waits for me to leave. I hear my name in the wind sometimes, sounds older than I remember mine. I ain't ashamed, I ain't proud, just listening to the quiet out loud. Dust settles like my thoughts when I stop fighting what I'm not. Every mile that I once fought feels lighter when I let it drop. I don't need answers tied in knots, just let the dust settle like my thoughts. No clock, no plan, just stars and land. Oh, fears lose shape, oh, words escape. You don't find peace, you allow it. Dust settles like my thoughts when I give up chasing loss. What's meant to stay will stay, what's not will not. By morning I'll write again, but tonight I let the dust win. Beer so cold that it fogged my windows. Pretty girl riding in the passenger seat. I've been thinking that I might just hold her, let the sun go down while the Georgia pine trees sway. And we'll sit on tailgates and make love underneath the southern stars. In the moonlight we get right, shining like diamonds in the dark. Getting so high, I'm a long way from heaven. Getting so high, I'm a long way from heaven. So let's sit on tailgates and make love underneath the southern stars. In the moonlight we get right, shining like diamonds in the dark. Some say God took a break from the making and created a place like this, where you could roll around the square and there ain't no worry there. You could go ahead and kiss your lips and sit on tailgates and make love underneath the southern stars. In the moonlight we get right, shining like diamonds in the dark. Getting so high, I'm a long way from heaven. Getting so high, I'm a long way from heaven. So let's sit on tailgates and make love underneath the southern stars. In the moonlight we get right, shining like diamonds in the dark. You can talk about the good life all you want, but I know where to find it. On a dirt road where it ain't all about gold, where I feel more rich than ever. And we sit on tailgates and make love underneath the southern stars. In the moonlight we get right, shining like diamonds in the dark. Getting so high, I'm a long way from heaven. Getting so high, I'm a long way from heaven. So let's sit on tailgates and make love underneath the southern stars. In the moonlight we get right, shining like diamonds in the dark.
Sun sinking low through lace curtains, cicadas tuning up outside, cast iron singing on the stove, smells like stories nobody wrote, floor on the counter, hands moving slow, she knows this recipe by soul, whisper line, this is where the day lets go. Window crack, summer leaning in, radio hums an old Merle tune. She tastes the sauce, closes her eyes like she's praying without a sound. Sundown comes easy here. Mama's kitchen at sundown, where the world finally slows down. to see every heart find something to eat. Spoon on bowl, quiet laugh, Daddy's boots by the back door, dust on the floor from the road before. We talk about nothing and everything, pass the bread, let the silence sing. Mama's kitchen at sundown, feels like forgiveness going around. I've chased comfort in 1,000 places, under brighter, colder lights, but nothing holds me like this room when day turns into night. Blue scrape, shadows grow outside, the sky puts on a show. Mama's kitchen at sundown, roots run deep in that worn linoleum ground. Oh, no matter how far I've gone astray, this is where I'm fed and found. Lights dim low, dishes dry, crickets start their lullaby. Mama's kitchen at sundown, if I don't come back tonight, would anybody know my name? The road stretches like it's got no end, just keeps on going like it's my friend. I've slept in towns that don't exist, woke up forgetting who I miss. Maps get lighter the less I care, I leave my fears in the open air. Every mile just restates I'm riding where no one waits. No one waits.
Who am I running from? No one now. Who am I riding to? I don't know how. What's the hurry? What's the rush? Habit feels like wanderlust. Why keep moving anyway? 'Cause stillness asks me things I can't say.
I'm riding where no one waits, no porch light burning late, no goodbye, no escape, just forward motion and open space. She used to say you'll come back tired, I said that's just the way I'm wired. Funny how her voice still stays even now, miles away. If love's a place you're meant to land, I guess I missed the turn again. Some hearts settle, some drift in states. I keep riding where no one waits. Yeah, I'm riding where no one waits, but I ain't running, I ain't ashamed. I paid my dues in empty days, learned who I am the hard-earned way. If home's a fire I couldn't make, I warm my hands on what I take. Riding where no one waits.
No doors slam, no tears fall, just the sound of moving on.
I'm riding where no one waits, but I ain't alone with my mistakes. The stars still hang, the night still breaks, the road still gives me what it takes. If someday someone waits for me, I'll know it when the rains feel free. If I don't come back tonight, the wind will know my name. Some climb slow, but the word don't wait. Leather gloves and a busted knuckle, every day's a quiet struggle. Out on Park Hope, back like time, herding my peace 1 mile at a time. Heard a thought, paint, paid and shine, paid and sweat and pride. I turned down shortcuts, cut street on me, easy muddy, got dirty feet. Freedom's hilly, but it fits me right, like a well-worn hat pulled low and tight. Give it all, you stand tall. Yeah, pain and sweat and pride, every scar's been justified. I don't borrow from the mortal, I don't hide. When the night sweat and pride. Respect don't come with change, it comes with time. The summer steady red on a tired plane, and still shaking from the strain. My daddy said, son, count it slow, what you earn is what you own. Oh, can rust, names can slide, but work stays true if you don't lie. Pain and sweat and pride, when nobody's around, that's the wage that matters most. And the lights go paid in sweat and pride. Sun goes down, I earned it. Cicadas humming through the heat haze dark.
short creeks in a memory loop, porch light swinging over empty boots, your name still caught in the evening air, like the south wind don't know you're not there. My heart sleeps on the plains.
Fields roll wide past the county line, moonlight silver on the rows of pine. Every road bends back to you somehow, even when I swear I'm leaving now.
Some loves don't leave, they just lie still. My heart sleeps on the plains tonight, under southern stars burning white. The world keeps turning slow and deep, but that part of me don't wake from sleep. You moved on like summer rain, I'm still out here calling your name. My heart sleeps on the plain.
Crickets sing what I can't say.
Morning comes, but it don't stay.
It's beating just far away.
It's beating just far away.
I tried to bury yesterday, but the plains won't let it rest. My words were lied, my choices weren't. I crossed some lines I never meant. Every promise I left unsaid now rides the air above my head. The wind carries my regret, whispers names I can't forget. Footsteps fade, truth remains. Miles don't heal, they just explain. The wind carries my regret through open fields I can't outrun yet. I don't curse it, I don't fight, I just listen every night. Some mistakes don't make a sound, they follow you from town to town. And carries my regret, but it also lets me breathe. If I ever make my peace, it'll come quiet on the wind. I ride on, it rides with me. crosses the plain, like it's turning a page. And Boot Hill drags a crooked line, saying that you're fading in borrowed time. The sun beats down, the sky don't care. I was here, now just there. My name written in dust. Nothing about me built to last. Water dries on the river stone. Every trail leads to a lawn. I tried to carve it deep and bold, but the world don't keep what it can't hold. My name written in dust, scattered by a restless gust. Every step just comes undone, like I'm walking after the sun. No monument, no rust, just a memory if I'm lucky enough. My name written in settles. The road don't ask where I've been, it just opens. Leather creaks with every mile, same old ache, same crooked smile. I learned to pack what matters most and leave behind what weighs like ghosts. There's towns I love, there's names I want, there's prayers I try, there's prayers I don't. The horizon keeps pulling me on, like it knows I won't stay long. Still riding, still alone. She used to count the lines on my face, said everyone's another place. I said that's just the way I'm built. She said that don't mean you won't feel guilt. I felt it then, I feel it now. Some truths don't break, they just wear down. Love asked me once to choose a side, I chose the road I won't deny. If this life is what I own, then I'll pay it back in stone and bone. I don't beg, I don't condone, I just keep moving, still alone. Sun up, rain's tight, dust rises, heart quiet. I don't chase, I don't hide, I ride. Still riding, still alone. Not lost, just overgrown by miles I've chosen, seeds I've sown. If freedom's sharp as it's been shown, I'll bleed a little love. Still riding, still alone. Some men settle, some men roam, both pay a price feel at home. I've stopped asking nights to change, stop blaming fate, stop calling names. There's peace in knowing who you are and leaving room for what you want. The stars don't promise, they just stay. They've seen me leave 1,000 ways. If I ever learn to rest my bones, it'll be after one last road. Still riding, still alone, but I ain't empty, I ain't stone. I carry songs I haven't sung and dawns I haven't outrun. When the trail runs thin and quiet's grown, I'll tip my hat to what I've known. Still riding, still alone.
Hand-me-down dreams in a borrowed truck, gas gauge low, but we had enough. A front yard dust on bare feet, skin. We were rich in ways we didn't count back then. Passing line, we wanted more, we wanted to run. Didn't know home was always enough. Mama's prayers in a kitchen light, and Daddy's hands tired every night. Bills on the table, hope in a jar. We didn't have much, but we didn't lack heart. Every wish we made lived right where we stayed. Home was always enough when the world felt big and loud. In the way we loved, the way we held on when nothing else worked out. I chased a dream, I chased my luck, only to learn home was always enough. Funny how leaving teaches gratitude. Friday lights and a fading sun, same old songs we sang as one. I've seen tall buildings scrape the sky, watch strangers pass me by. But peace don't live in crowded rooms, it waits where love remembers you. Home was always enough, even when we dreamed of more. I found myself in quiet nights I used to hurry past before. Yeah, home was always enough. It shaped my name, my trust. Every road that I ran so hard just led me back to us. I've been gone, I've been tough, but I know now, without a doubt, home was always enough. Front porch light, still burning salt. I smile. Home was always enough. Flames burn low, night leans in, ash drips like what might have been. Guitar's out of tune, so am I. Moon's the only one passing by. Every story I never told crackles warm, then turns to cold. Sing it soft, don't make it long. This might be the last campfire song.
No crowd, no name, just sparks and flame. Old laughs, all in song, in song.
Oh, this is the last campfire song. The nights I thought would last so long. No need to cry, no need to run. The fire knows when it's done. Some songs ain't meant to travel.
Sing it low, then let it go. Morning waits beyond the glow. If I don't sing another one,
Let this be the campfire song. Embers fade, silence stays. Every road I chose had teeth. Bit a little, let me breathe. I've lied awake neath open skies, arguing with my own replies. The saddle never asks why. Mount up, move on, doubt stays, gone on. No judge, no sign, just miles in time. The saddle never asks why. It just holds on while I ride. No right turn, no alibi, just forward motion in the night. Some answers slow a man down.
she wanted reasons, I had roads. Two different kinds of heavy loads. I loved her true, I won't deny, but love asks more than I could try. The saddle never asks why.
It knows the weight, it knows the ride. If I ever learn to stay, it won't be called the saddle change, leather crease. I don't explain. Fields roll out like an old film reel. Barn tin shining on the hill. Mailbox leaning, paint half gone. Still standing where it's always been. The road ends at home.
Porch boards creak in a familiar way.
just comes through, same as true, same as you. Born with dust in my lungs, sun in my eyes, work on my tongue. Never learned how to sit still, only how to bend my will. Freedom in my blood. Callous cracks, knuckles split, still shake hands and mean it. I don't bow to easy days. I earn my keep, I earn my say. A man ain't rich by what he owns, but by the roads he walks alone. Gauge swings once, then stands. Freedom in my blood runs deeper than the pain. I don't chase gold or flood, just white skies and open range. If I fall, I rise because freedom in my blood. I've turned down more than I took, kept my name clean, that's the hook. Leave a place better than found, don't shoot, talk, stand your ground. Help your neighbor ride it out, no man's free with too much doubt. Freedom in my blood ain't for sale. When the sun burns out my sight and my hands can't hold on tight, they'll lay me down in honest mud, still running. Freedom in my blood, no chains, no crash. Freedom in my blood. Still up, still you, crying beneath the southern moon. Porch swing sweating like it knows my pain. Fireflies blinking your old name. That white dress still hangs in June, like it's waiting on you too. Cicadas cry, so do I. Every star feels like goodbye. Crying beneath the southern moon, trying to forget you too soon. Heaven's high, step down here, holding love that disappears. Turn around, some nights don't let go. You said love needs room to grow. Said this town moves much too slow. I watched your taillights
thinking love was built to last. Still up, still blue, crying beneath the southern moon. When the moon sets low and the night runs dry, I'll still be here with tears eyes, learning love don't leave a tune, just a man crying beneath the southern to my ex and his new girl. If you take a wrong turn at this stop sign, I'm gonna grab my purse and my best friend, and we're gonna raise hell one more time. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight, tequila sunrise. I got a man back at home, won't stay on my mind. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight. My daddy told me stay away from cowboys. They ain't no good, but you gon' find out soon. I told him, Daddy, you was right, but you raised a woman just like you. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight, tequila sunrise. I got a man back at home, won't stay on my mind. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last